JC Red One here in YAMAHA TDUB CLUB. Yeah, just going live. Yeah, just goofing off in the garage. Hope you like my little shorts series on cleaning Uni Filters with Simple Green. I just oiled this one up. I haven't edited that video yet, but I'm just sitting here kind of goofing off, and I'm like, man, I'll just go live. What the heck? But Ziploc baggies for your Uni Filters. I have 1, 2, and the third one's in the bike. And big group weekends, big group rides. You want a fresh filter each day. Protect those valves, protect that engine, protect that oil. This is how you do it. Change your filter, change your filter, change your filter often. Yeah, anyhow, just came home from work. It's Monday night. I don't even know what today's date is. It's August though, and Labor Day's next Monday. Yeah, got some special guests coming into town that weekend, and we're gonna do a little ride. I'll show you all that when that happens. I plan a lot, but don't actually do things until it actually happens, because what happens if the whole deal changes and the plans change? And I'm not gonna make any allegations that something's actually gonna happen when I don't have control of all parties in play. Especially myself, man, you know, you get distracted with a honeydew or, hey, kids, something, whatever. You make plans, but they're quickly, easily broken. So I'm always all about the last minute, like, yep, okay, I got time, off I go. Anyhow, just talking about your TW200 maintenance, keeping your bike fresh. Oh, you know, just spend time in the garage. And actually, if you have your factory service manual, do I have my factory service manual handy by? I used to have it handy by. Oh, yes, see? Right here, handy by. Owner's manual. There's all kinds of tips in here. There's all kinds of stuff in here that gives you maintenance. But I recently discovered a maintenance item that I have foregone twice now, and in the factory manual, believe it or not, this is gonna be the fun part, where like all the old school, you know, pre-2001 TW owners, oh yeah, see dude, you don't need that. They have cable front brake, mechanical, you know, drum brakes, but 2001 and up TW owners, we have hydraulic front disc brakes. And I love my hydraulic front disc brake. I do a lot of braking with the front brake. But in the manual, I just discovered that every 4 years I'm supposed to replace that front line. And yeah, you could probably run 20 years on the stock line. But if you use your front brake a lot, as much as I do, I'm like, oh man, I should have changed it twice already, and I have yet. So that's an item that I'm going to be having to tick off on my super service records here at some point soon, because I like my front brakes. My front brake, it does the majority of my stopping. But anyhow, this is your best friend right here. Lots of tips and tricks and just little things you might forget about. Like, you're so busy with work and life and everything else, how can you have this thing memorized inside and out? So make this your best friend. Have it super accessible in your toolbox, so it's there at all times and you can just sit down and catch it and read it. But anyhow, yes, the Simple Green air filter clean has been quite successful. And it's actually a great way, like if you don't want to put a lot of work into it, you have very limited time, but if you can set it up and do it, it's a real good way to clean your air filters, because I just like literally soaked it in the Simple Green for a day or two, came back, rinsed it out. I don't have an air compressor in this setup, so I just let them room dry for a couple of days. Well, I mean, it would probably dry in a day here in Colorado, this high elevation. This dry air, but it takes me a couple days just to get back around to it. But when I do get around to it, it's ready to go. And here's my first spare. It is ready. Yeah. All right. So that's really it. Just popping on here, saying hi to you guys. Shout out to Mob Street 83. Shout out to, I miss my man Nick, Till Death Do Us Sport. I know he's rocking the big bike now, and I used to live over the mountain from him in California. We were having a ton of fun, and then of course my crusty man from the north up there, Dual Dorks. I had a blast meeting him at TDub Fest. We had a blast riding together. We had a blast riding with all you guys and meeting a lot of you guys. It was wild for him and Mob Street and myself because we had been talking with each other for a few years now online and through Instagram and text and all that, but we'd never actually met each other until TDub Fest last year. So that was quite the honor to actually meet those guys, hang out with them, and ride with them more. Wished we could have rode with Mob Street more, but you know, he's kind of the event host, so he's got to hold down the campground, you know, and all that kind of good stuff. But maybe one day he and I will sneak off on our own adventure. I think he should come out here to Colorado and ride with me. I made the trip out to his neck of the woods. But yeah, anyhow, I love riding all over the place. We met like Rob and the gang from out there in New York. Like, we met so many people from all over the place. I'm horrible at names, but my dude down there in Arizona, he was hanging out with Dual Dorks. That guy's very quiet, but I know he has a massive amount of T-Dub knowledge hidden up in his cranium and facility. So man, if I'm ever sneaking off through Arizona, is Arizona or Vegas? I can't remember. It was just awesome meeting everyone at TDub Fest. So I highly encourage you to work hard all year, save up your pennies, get out to the event. I know it's coming up, and man, Mob Street, I'm ultra upset at myself. I don't know the dates. I know it's coming up soon. Heck, it's probably this blooming weekend. And that's the other sad factor in this whole scenario, is I'm not going to be able to make it to TDub Fest 2024. It sucks. It sucks for me because I don't get to go out there and ride with all you guys. And I had unfinished trail business that I wanted to link together a section. I might have to wait till next year or something. I don't know. I do not have a secondary screen where I can see who's on, see, you know, what kind of comments are being made, who's checking in. So hey to all you cats out there. Thanks for even giving me the time of day, man. Yeah, just out here T-dubbing it up in Colorado Springs. If you are passing through town or looking to come here, we are in the shadows of Pikes Peak. I can ride to Pikes Peak from my house on the T-dub. I've done it with my wife on the back. I've done it with my man Chuck from Alabama, who came out just a few weeks ago. I had never ridden my T-dub to the top of Pikes Peak, 14,000 feet. That's the same height as Mount Whitney. So yeah, no hiking involved. Just get on your T-dub, ride to the top. It was a blast. And looking to do that again here soon. Hopefully with a special guest coming into town. So yeah, man. I think that's gonna be it. Chopsticks. I don't know why. They always become useful tools in the shop here. Yeah, what else can I say? T-Dub more. I have so many videos that I have yet to edit and not be able to complete because of my laptop situation. It's been very touch and go. I've actually gotten a couple little pieces out, so that's why I've been trying to do more with the shorts on the iPhone, yada yada yada. Just keep T-dubbing. You don't need to listen to me. Just get out there and just keep riding and do the dang things. I do appreciate it when you check out the website, tdubclub.com. I just updated the gear ratio chart. In the gear ratio chart, I have JT sprockets and Suntour sprockets linked for the choices I made in my 1549 gear ratio. 1450 is stock gear ratio, and I wanted just a little bit more top end I sacrificed just a little bit of my walk, you know, paddle walking ability, but I like speed paddle walk when I get into the deep trenches. But anyhow, in there also I had DID chains linked in there, and obviously they sold some of their 126 or 128 link chains, and so I had to update the website, put new links in there. So hopefully that information will be useful for you in trying to figure out your gear ratios and all that kind of good stuff. So with that, I think I'm done for the evening. Filter's done, that one's drying, T-Dub's ready, and yeah, alright, peace, over, out, GC Red 1, Yamaha TDUB Club.